Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this information video about my upcoming mods for FS22. I prepared several mods for FS22 already, and now I just have to adapt them for FS22. As soon as these mods work on FS22, I will release them on my website and I will upload them to ModHub. And I will make mod announcement videos on this channel for you in English. And I hope the mods will be accepted soon into the ModHub after I upload them. So let's see what I have prepared. Here we have a group of wooden silos. They are multi-fruit, and not only wooden silos but one out of metal, because I thought not everybody wants to have a wooden silo on their farm, and so I have the alternative as a metal silo, and they have 10 million liter that you can put inside, and you can put nearly everything inside. So all the grain types, but potatoes too, and straw and hay, and nearly everything you can handle in FS22. Yeah, lots of you guys loved these, the one wooden silo I already had for FS19, and I designed them totally new. The brown one looks similar to the old one, but it's a new building, but they have the same features at the FS19 multi-fruit silo with a large capacity. Yeah, and the second mod, it's a small one, but it can bring you a lot of money. It's signs for patronage. So you have a wealthy patron that gives you money every hour so that you are able to build up your farm without too much effort, and somehow it's a money cheat mod. And I have 3 different stages. So if you think I only need a little bit money, so $50,000 per hour is enough, then you can choose the wooden patron. It's here, and the amount depends on the whether you play an easy mode or normal or hard mode, so it's a little bit more or less than 50,000 per hour. And the silver patronage is for $100,000 per hour, and the golden one is if you really want to have the big machines and a lot of fields, then you get this and get $500,000 per hour. Yeah, and you can get rather rich in one day. And if you don't need it anymore because you have enough money, you can just delete it. Each sign will cost $1, so it's affordable. Yeah, and the next one is my Christmas market. In Germany we have those Christmas markets always in December, so before Christmas, and there you can buy beverages and imbiss and sweets, and you can buy presents, and I have different kinds of stalls for such a Christmas market. And I have a Christmas tree as well, and we can have a small walk to see, and there are benches too, so each object is a different object in the shop, so you can place it however you want. You don't need to place it like I did. You can only place one object if you only want to have one object, or to make a whole bunch of them, just as you want. So the first one is for beverages, and it's not mulled wine. No, it looks like mulled wine, but it isn't, because FS22 is a family-friendly game, and so it's only grape juice what you can get here. And you can have honey juice as well. And here you have tables you can place, and you can replace them as you like. And here we have gingerbreads. And if you press, you can hear, let's test it, Christmas music. So really Christmassy, all this. And here you can buy Christmas trees, but rather, oh, and all those stalls are available as selling station or just as decorative objects. So you can choose whether you want to have a selling station, and here at the gingerbread place you can sell all your all the products that are related, so honey and wheat and flour and sugary stuff and eggs and all such kind of stuff you can sell. And at the beverage place you can sell your grapes and even water, and you can, the honey you can sell as well, and all kinds of sweet stuff, so sugar beet and so on. And here you can sell trees. It's a wood selling station, a regular. You can come here with your huge trees and can sell them. And here people can just sit and enjoy. And the next one, those are toys. And you can even take some of those toys and play a little bit with them. And it's either a decorative object or a wood selling station as well. And we have some imbiss stuff, and you can take the food that is here, and it's rather general selling station if you want to have it as a selling station. Yeah, that's it so far. And here we have a Christmas tree, and if you click, it makes music as well. And there we have all the stalls in red wood as well. So if you want to have a red Christmas market, you can have it. It's all the same but different colors. And in the night it looks even nicer. I had this as mod in ModHub last year, but all in separate mods, every stall, and no red one and not those lights, so I expanded the pack and yeah, brought it all together in one pack. And I really hope that it comes to ModHub early enough that you can enjoy it even if you are a console player. I will do my best to bring it on my website and upload to ModHub in the first days already of the FS22. I don't know yet how difficult it is to bring all those functions to the new game, but yes, I hope it will be rather soon. So let's see the next ones. And here is my red farm buildings pack. I call it red because there are red farm buildings, but it has more colors as well. I will show you. And I built those houses for my map port Limbo, and then I thought, oh, it's nice, we can have it as a separated farm buildings pack, and I uploaded it to ModHub, and yeah, you guys liked it so much. It was downloaded already more than 100,000 times, and it's just a few weeks old, and lots of people told me, please bring it to FS22, and that's what I will do. I will bring this pack to FS22 as soon as possible, and as it is already built, I hope it comes rather soon. Yeah, that is this pack here with the house. You can go inside, and I have an extra video about this pack on my channel, so if you want to watch it in detail, you can watch it on my channel, or you can just download it from FS19 and try it out there. So there will not be much difference to the new in FS22. So it will nearly be the same. You can go inside, and it's all with furniture and bedrooms and stuff. And here you have a barn. And here you can open all the doors, and they are always on opposite sides. So even if you don't like to drive backward with your with your drilling machine or whatsoever you have behind your tractor, you can just come from here, drive through and put it here nicely, so you don't need to drive backward into this barn. And it has a double function. It is a hay and straw silo as well here. And we have this wooden silo added, so I like to add my wooden silos to my farm building packs. And we have animal food buying station. So here you can buy all kinds of animal food, and like all the grains and stuff, everything that you can need for pigs, and even pig food combined, and straw and hay, and so practically everything. And you can buy seeds and fertilizer and chalk. Oh, I don't know the English word for that white thing you put on the fields that they are not so sour. You can buy there too. And I should know the word because I have written it into the fruit types what you can get there. And I have in this pack 3 different sizes of sheds, and they are drive-through sheds as well. And this is the small one, and you can have one that is much bigger, and you can put combines inside. And the big one exists also in a narrow version where you just can put one combine. In the other one you can put 2 or 3 combines. And not only the small combines, but bigger combines as well. I did this already. And here we have all the same in white wood. And then we have a mixture with white plaster and brown wood. So this one comes in this mixture and also in just brown wood. And it is... No, I didn't show you. I will show you in a minute a barn that is rather similar but has different doors for my next farm buildings pack. But before I show you this next farm buildings pack that is not yet finished, I can tell you about just another farmhouse pack that I will prepare, and I hope it will be ready rather soon. But at the moment I have nothing to show you, I can only tell you. It's a hobo farmhouse pack. It will have several farmhouses, quite a lot, but very cheap and very small. So in the beginning, when with a new FS game, I know it that people want to buy a lot of equipment, a lot of expensive tractors, and as much farmland as possible. And there is no money left for a nice expensive farmhouse. Maybe not for all of you, but for a lot of players. And they say, oh, I just need the farmhouse for sleeping. A simple bench would do. And that's what the hobo farmhouse pack will provide. I have benches there and foot map. Oh, this kind of piece of cloth that you put in front of the doormat, a doormat. So very, very simple and small. And you have a hammock and tiny garden shed and a pavilion tent. And the new thing I will add to it, I had such a hobo farmhouse pack already on my website for FS19, so this will be similar but expanded. I am just building on a tiny house, very tiny, just something like 5 meters by 3 meters. It's around 50 feet to 30 feet, but not exactly, because I was lazy calculating. And so with just with the Murphy bed inside and very, very few furniture, but you can walk inside and it's a nice house that you own, and it will be cheap, maybe something like $5,000 or so. And yeah, and I have a lot of fun building it, and I hope it's finished as soon as possible. So, and now we go to the last station for this preview journey. So, here we are on my upcoming map called Wunzig. I'll tell you about it in a minute, but first I'll show you this these houses that are not yet finished. I'm working on it, and it will take a little bit longer to finish this pack. It will be farm buildings pack in this building style of southern Germany, and I will have farmhouses in this style. This is the simplified version, and it will have only 2 slots, which is important for console players, but you can't walk inside. And I will have the full farmhouse that looks similar to this, but much more decorated and elaborated, and you can walk inside fully furnished and everything, and it will have more slots. I don't know how much yet, because it's not yet finished. but this is standing here as a dummy for the moment. And then it will have farm buildings, and even more than the red farmhouse pack. So maybe you recognize this barn building. It's the same building structure, but it has different doors and it has different textures. So these doors will open, they will split open in 2 layers. Yeah, and then we will have these. Yeah, maybe you can call it barn or shed. Or maybe they are halls. So they are buildings where you can put your tractors and all your equipment inside, and they have doors on both sides each, so that they are simple to drive through, if you like. And here it's just a simple, yeah, shed somehow. And it doesn't have an extra function as silo also. For this you have this, or you will have a silo like this, and I will build a silo. This here is a shed too, and I will modify this building, and this door is missing then, and there are silos inside the house, a little bit like on the Mercury farm from Alien Jim. There he has silos inside a house, and this will be similar. I'm just building on it in Blender, and therefore you can't see it yet on this map. And here you will be able to drive through and put your grain and stuff into the silo and get all the stuff out of the silo. And then I thought, okay, that's nice, but what can you do if you have bigger equipment? And then it's difficult, because when the when it goes up to unload, it's problematic because of the doors. And then I thought, okay, for the players who use only small equipment, I will do it like that, and the sides are free. And for the players that use bigger equipment, I do a different version, and where we have the unloading station here and inside. So if you have your small equipment, you go inside, and if you have the bigger equipment, you can unload outside. And the loading station, where you get all your stuff from the silo, will be here. Yeah, so there will be 2 versions of this silo. And there will be the sheds as well, and yeah, I think that will be... Oh, and I was planning a very special tiny house, but I'm not yet sure whether I will put it in this pack or maybe only later in an update version. So in southern Germany, sometimes you see tiny houses that have a very small footprint, only something like 4 by 4 meters. That's something like a little more like 40 by 40 feet. And yeah, but with 2 stores. And it looks really, really funny and strange, because it's very high but very small. And so it's usually not built as a house to live in, but before it was a kind of silo, and people came and bought it and made a tiny house out of it. And I liked this idea so much when I was doing my research for these kinds of southern German buildings. I found pictures of those and I said, oh, I want to do this. And therefore I will do these special high tiny houses if I find the time to do it. And maybe my alpine farmhouse that is just new in mod type will come to this pack as well, with a new texture so that it fits into all this farm buildings pack. Wow, a lot of words. I always use such a lot of words. I'm really talking a lot. And this map will be the second map that I plan for FS22. So let's just fly a little bit that you can see it. And this map will be southern German map in hilly region and very small and tiny and bucolic, and so it's a map for beginners in the LS. And as you can see, it's not yet finished, not at all. You can't even play on it. Okay, you can play on this field, but you can't use the map. It's pre-alpha. But I'm looking forward to make a really nice, beautiful map out of it. It will be called Wunzig. And Wunzig is a very old German word. Nobody uses it for winzig, which is a normal German word for tiny. So this map, the English translation would be tiny for this map, because it's only part of the, let's see, yeah, we have the PDA map already. So most of the map is just hills and trees and so, and only few fields and a tiny little village, and yeah, and I'm looking forward to building this map a lot. Yeah. But before I will make the one field map that consists only of one field, and I have it already playable as alpha version for FS19, and you can find it on my channel. I made a video about it. So the first map I will do for FS22 will be this one field, and you can have a look on it already on FS19 if you like, but it's not yet ready, not at all. And this here is even less ready. Yeah, and I hope I can bring it to FS22 as soon as possible, but it will be a lot of work. Okay, now that's it. So I look forward to my modding work for FS22, and I hope you too. And soon we can play, and I'm very, very excited. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.